welcome to the Kodiak Shack Podcast. You probably have a lot of questions like, why Kodiak Shack? Who are you? And what are you going to talk about? I'll try to answer most of those. My name is Jeff Brandon, and my call sign is Vader. I spent about 9 years flying the F-16 and just separated from the active duty Air Force. I got an opportunity to work in the innovation space while in the active duty Air Force, and saw that there are a lot of great people working on some great innovative programs that are hopefully going to help the warfighters focus less on the tertiary or secondary jobs that they have and help them focus more on waging war and being good at their primary job. So that's what this podcast is going to be about. It's going to be about talking to the warfighters on what cool innovative stuff they want or already working on, and talking to the companies that are trying to build those innovative things for them. Why Kodiak Shack? Well, my first squadron, we had a couple guys named Blade and Roku, and they would always say, Shack. And Shack meant you hit it right on the nugget. You said exactly the thing that I expected you to say, or you got the exact answer exactly correct. So that was something that was said very commonly, and everybody in the squadron would kind of yell Shack or say Shack in some way, shape, or form. And then we went to Alaska, and then Blade and Roku couldn't help but notice that everything was named Kodiak. So Kodiak Bar, Kodiak Road, Kodiak anything. And then it became, instead of just Shack, Kodiak Shack. And actually, not surprising enough that that still is said today in these groups. So we thought it was a great way. It's kind of fun to say. It's out of the box. Turns out nobody else wanted KodiakShack.com. Please visit, check out all of our stuff there. And that's where we're going to post our episodes, along with all of our all the other places you could stream any sort of audio content you would like. We'll have them there. But they will also be on our website, KodiakShack.com. So the innovation space, obviously, AFWorks is one of the primary organizations. They have a lot of funding every year, and they put that funding to work by offering what's called a SBIR, a Small Business Innovation Research contract. And so what that is, there's a SBIR 1, 2, and 3, and they offer those up to companies who work with military members to build a product that they would like to have created. So if a active duty military member has a problem, they can go to one of these companies and say, hey, please build this for me. And then that contractor can then, or that company can then go under contract through AFWorks to build that product. A lot of the times, the private sector already has solved the solutions that the active duty member needs. All they need to do is kind of revamp them and then modify it for the DoD. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to explain how money works. We have one of my friends. He's a finance guy. We're going to try to get him on the podcast, and he's going to talk to us about $3,600 and SIF funds and CR funds and all these different types of funds that I have no idea about. He's going to be able to explain the nuts and bolts behind it, give us some more insight into why sometimes we have money, but we can't spend it on the thing we want, or sometimes we just don't have money. So he'll be able to break that down. We're also going to get people who are current Spark Cell leads. So a Spark Cell is a AFWorks term for a base such as Luke Air Force Base has a Spark Cell, and their goal is to create innovative things to help people in their wing do better, be more efficient at their job, be better prepared to wage war. And so we're going to talk to the Spark Cell lead out of Luke Air Force Base. And then we'll also get companies like Crowdbotics and all these other companies that are working on amazing programs that people may not have heard of yet, because sadly, between Luke, Shaw, Holloman, Tucson, Kelly, all are F-16 bases, but for some reason they don't all get the same programs. So hopefully we'll get the word out to some of these programs, whether it's from Seymour Johnson or Luke or wherever these good ideas come from. We want to get them on here and get more people knowing about them, because I think a lot of people want the same innovation solutions. And if one base has it, it would be really nice if we could get that across more bases, which means more funding and more opportunities for warfighters to gain benefit from those innovative and kind of game-changing solutions that can come out of these AFWERX programs. So stick with us. We're going to be posting as much as able, hopefully 2 a month. If we have more time, this is a part-time gig for me, but if we have more time and we have a lot of interest, then we're going to try to put out podcasts more frequently. So please keep coming back, keep seeing all the stuff that we have to offer and all the different companies and people and military members that are going to spend time on this show. Keep coming back to listen to them, tell their story, and talk about the great things they're doing. You can reach me at vader@kodiakshack.com, or you can go to our website. You can find my info there at kodiakshack.com. We have a swag shop. You got a Kodiak Shack mug behind me if you're watching the video, but we'll have some more stuff as we go. Really, this is kind of open-ended. As much as the audience and the people in the innovation space want to be on the show and want to work with me, I'm happy to work with them. I saw that I struggled as an innovation person to find out about the programs, the people, the organizations in the innovation space. And I hope this is a great opportunity for people to get some more exposure and some more experience and understand it more. Because to be completely honest, over 8 to 10 months, I feel like I just scratched the surface. And it was an entirely different organization that I'd never heard of after spending 11 years in the United States Air Force. So it's a cool program. Hopefully it continues, and hopefully it continues to get funding because I think there can be some very, very good things that can change the game for a lot of future warfighters getting ready for those future fights. Thanks for your time, everybody, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.